watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, you'll see that Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices.
And these choices will change their lives. Will they choose to compromise their beliefs, follow the rules of Babylon,
or will they choose to follow God?
I wonder if they'll bow. Do you think they'll bow? Then the power man. I wonder if they'll bow. Do you think they'll bow? Who will you bow to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who will you bow to, Danny? Will your face set you free? Who will you bow to? Who will you bow to? Who will you bow to, Danny? Who will you bow to? Who will you bow to? Who will you bow to, Danny? And now, we proudly present Danny and the Shot! Danny and the Shot!
just who will Danny and his friends bow to? In our story, some will face choices where they must physically bow.
You will see Danny and his friends face a series of life or death decisions in the arena, the fire, and the den.
But we were getting ahead of ourselves. Danny and his friends had arrived in Babylon, having been captured by the Babylonians.
And soon they realized life in Babylon was very, very different than life in Israel.
Hey King Neb, I'd like to introduce you to my band. This is Danny, our lead singer. This is Hananiah. He plays guitar, and Michelle plays bass guitar. And Azariah is our drummer. We're still working on a name for our band, but they're incredible.
Well, those names are hard to pronounce. But aren't you the strongest, best captives we've ever had here in Babylon? Good for you. Welcome to Babylon. This is Helga. She will give you a tour of the royal weight room where you will prepare for the Babylonian Warrior Challenge. What do you say, warriors?
Babylon strong!
What challenge?
Don't worry, guys. With God on your side, He'll help you through your challenges.
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. Meanwhile, I gotta finish my workout. Time for lunges. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong!
Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to their fullest capacity. We are the best. Now you will be the best.
Sorry.
But it looks like you'll need to train before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of a physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying the course, catching barbells left and right as they started. Like that. Although, by now you realize that's not what happened. This is what happened. This doesn't look so bad. Let me just... That's very heavy. I can't lift that.
He said it! He said it! You know the drill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
We do jumping jacks every time someone says the word hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll get it. We have a bunch of workout words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait till someone says the word Israel.
Don't say it.
The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to be trained for 3 years, and after that, they were to enter the king's service.
But Danny was not to defile himself by eating the food given to him by the king. So the band manager asked for permission to not eat these unacceptable foods.
Helga, I'd like to respectfully ask that my friends and I would not be required to eat the king's food.
We have top chefs cooking for us day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you ask that?
I can't help but notice, Helga,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
that you are still lifting weights.
Yep, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She's our top warrior.
Babylon strong!
As you know, we're Israelites.
That's the word! Israelites! Israelites! Punch! 2, 3, 4, run! 2, 3, 4, huh!
Please know that the God of heaven has rules for us to follow. May we please be allowed to drink water and eat vegetables for the next 10 days.
That's a sure way to lose the competition.
Gotta have protein.
Even so, we are following the rules of the Most High God. Just give us 10 days and then see how we do.
I don't know. If King Neb sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me.
Don't worry, our God will not let us down. He keeps his promises, and we depend on him.
10 days passed and it was time for the competition.
Danny and his friends had eaten only vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings. This way.
Ready, set, go!
That's me. Glory be to Babylon. Glory be to Babylon.
Obstacle 2, the rings of rest.
Looks like the new guys are crushing the home team. What is happening?
This is not unprecedented. Babylon and unexpected schools have been defeated.
The challenge was over, and Danny and his friends were crowned the winners. They determined to give God all the glory for their victory.
I have to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How did you do it?
It was the Most High.
He made us strong.
Whatever. Back to business. As Babylonians, you will need new names. From now on, you will be Shadrach, Meshach, and you, Abednego. Back to push-ups.
King Neb was very impressed that Danny and the Shacks had won the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong! I am very impressed with you, Israelites.
Israelites! Israelites! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How you did it, but you beat all my finest people in the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
You even did it without eating our chef's amazing food. How did you do it? How did you do it? Oh, tell me your names again first.
I'm Hananiah.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Azariah.
I thought we gave you guys Chaldean names. You were Shadrach, you were Meshach, you were, I'm just gonna call you the Shacks.
I like it.
Name for a band. How about Danny and the Shacks?
Glad to help you find a name for your band. But would you like to be regular competitors in the challenge? You have the strength it takes.
Our strength comes only from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live and serve here, but please allow us to continue honoring God with what we choose to eat.
King Neb agreed, and Danny and the Shacks continued to eat the food they knew God wanted them to.
In fact, 3 years later, they were stronger and healthier than all the others who had eaten the great food of the kingdom.
It's easier said than done to stay true to who you know. It's easier said than done to be in a world but not forget your call. One decision can change everything. That's at the course of your life. When you look to God or go it alone, everyone decides. Everyone decides.
Impossible. The beautiful.
I wanna see the hand of God in the world around me, in every part.
I wanna hear his gentle voice teaching me to hear his heart.
I will depend on God in everything, for he is the source of my life.
I'll trust in him alone. Faith believes the impossible.
Impossible.
Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful.
The beautiful.
Future God has in store for those who believe. Believe the impossible. Believe the impossible.
Time in Babylon went by as time does, and Danny and his friends adjusted to the new life in Babylon.
Danny and the Shacks prayed and asked God to give them wisdom to live in this new land. Above all, they continued to trust God that he would take care of them.
Soon Danny was placed in a high position. and sent off to oversee operations in various parts of the land.
Meanwhile, the Shacks were sent off to oversee provinces in various parts of the land in Babylon. One day, the king had a big announcement.
What a great king I am. Look at all I have accomplished. All praise and glory to me. Wait until you see what I have built. A 90-foot golden statue of Babylon's favorite person, me.
All were informed that when the beat chopped, I would be required to fall down and worship the golden statue, and whoever would not would be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire.
The Shacks had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to anyone but God.
There's no way we're bowing to that thing, right?
Of course not.
We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shacks, shacksters, shackadoodle-doos. I know you have your own beliefs, but you do realize what needs to happen here. I mean, it's going to be really obvious if everyone's bowing to the statue and you three aren't.
Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he'll make an exception. The Shacks of the king might change his mind, but if he decides that no one's around the statue at all, they could just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I was just talking with my very best friends, the Shacks, and they have reminded me that there is only one true God. So I'm taking down the statue, and we will all worship the Shacks God.
Go, God! Although, by now, I'll bet you realize that that's not exactly what happened. This is what happened.
If anyone does not bow to the statue, I want him or her thrown into a furnace of blazing fire immediately.
Shacks, you do realize what needs... Shacks, you're not thinking this through. King Nub respects your beliefs. I know for a fact that he was very impressed with your God.
Many people are impressed with God, but just because
Your God helped you in the warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
many people are impressed with God, but just because a person's impressed with God doesn't mean their life has changed.
We don't want to lose you. You will be no use to your God after you've been toasted.
As long as we make just this one compromise, that you will continue to follow God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise.
And it's easy to get caught up in worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God.
We won't bow. Simple as that.
These boys mean business. They won't bow to that golden statue. The one true
I'd like to begin the festivities for a gigantic, enormous worship service for the most amazing king around, me. Welcome to my party. So glad you came. It's a big celebration to praise my name. Before we start out, there's something you should know. I almost hate to mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun, but before you do anything else, first you gotta bow.
Bow down to your king, who is sent to sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. You gotta understand if you go with the flow. Surely he will mind if you bow down low. Bow down to your king, bow down to your king. Bow down, bow down, bow down.
Compromise. You gotta think of yourself and compromise. The end will justify the least, because if you don't go along, everyone will see.
Bow down to your king, whose statues sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. Now you've heard the law, then you have to bow. If you're gonna change your mind, then you better do it now.
On count of 4, we're gonna bow down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, bow.
was said and done, the shacks did not bow. In fact, they stood tall.
They decided to put their trust in God.
The one and only true God. But some of the Babylonians were not too happy about the way it turned out. Helga brought the matter up with the king the following day, while they were playing king.
O king, your royal muscliness, did you notice that your favorite Hebrews conveniently forgot to bow when the beat dropped at the ceremony?
Those cool cats? The shacks? Are you sure?
They must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites.
Israelites! Israelites! Punch! 2, 3, 4! Run! 2, 3, 4! Ah!
The nerve! How ungrateful after I put them in charge of the provinces here in Babylon. Bring them here!
And so the shacks were brought before King Neb and given one last chance.
I'll give you one more chance to bow down to the gigantic golden statue of me. But if you do not, you will immediately be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire. Rika, tell them about the fire.
Hot King, you can roast a marshmallow in 1 second, put popcorn in 3, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to stand anywhere near it.
Much less in it. I cracked myself up.
Yeah, you really are a crack up. You really are hilarious.
Our God can deliver us from the fire, but even if he doesn't, he is still more powerful than all your gods.
We stand firm. We will not worship we will not serve your statue or your gods.
Pity. I really liked you. Shacks.
But to Babylon's surprise, they were unjust by the heat.
Almighty God showed up and cooled the Nazarene.
He's with you in the fire, he's with you in the flame. He is here when you call his name. He's with you in the fire, he's with you in the flame. He is near and he will save. Too hot, candle, too hot. Don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot, candle, too hot. God is here, he's the Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. In the fire, he's with you in the flame. He is near when you call his name. He's with you in the fire, he's with you in the flame. He is near and he will save.
Hey, wait, Helga, didn't we throw 3 people into that fire?
Yes, king.
Well, I see 4 people, and it looks like they're having a party.
Too hot, candle, too hot. Don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot, candle, too hot. God is here, and he's the Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire.
So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire.
And the fire had not burned any part of them.
Once again, King Neb was very impressed that God had saved them from the fiery furnace. He said,
Praise be to the God of the shacks who has sent his angel to rescue them. They were willing to give up their lives rather than serve or worship any other god but their own. Therefore, I decree, if anyone says anything bad about their god, they will be forced to do 1 million burpees and 5 million sit-ups. There is no other god like theirs.
And King Neb promoted the shacks and sent them off to lead in the provinces of Babylon.
Many years went by and new kings came and went, until a different king arrived with a very different bent. He loved his music and this much we know. He never seen without his saxophone.
King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted the waiting room to a palace recording studio.
What line is it? In fact, King Darius planned to put Danny in charge of the whole kingdom. He would be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner.
A rule over us? He doesn't even practice piano every day for 7 hours. He keeps stopping to praise God.
Well, can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocalizing, warming up like every second.
Me, 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 me. The other leaders were jealous of how much Danny was respected, so they tried to find something wrong with him, but they couldn't find anything to blame him for.
So they decided to trick the king into making a law they knew Danny wouldn't follow. Hey, Rika, let's convince the king to make a law that all the people in the land have to pray to King Darius for 30 days. It'll be a sign of their loyalty.
Perfect. And if they don't?
Throw them in the lion's den. The lion's den.
They approached the king.
Let me get this straight. Everyone will pray to me for 30 days?
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I love that idea.
King Darius realized that it was a trap for Danny. They wrote a clause making sure the law would go into effect immediately and could never be changed.
But Danny continued to pray God 3 times a day with his windows open so all could see.
God, I praise you. You are the one and only true God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today as I seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen.
Right away, the jealous musicians alerted the king of Danny's actions. King Darius realized with horror that he had to stick to his decree and send Danny to a lion's den.
I'm so sorry, Danny. I was tricked into making this decree. May your God, whom you faithfully serve, protect you from this den of lions.
Don't worry, King. My God will continue to protect me. We'll jam again. You'll see.
And Danny was thrown into a den of lions.
How you get in the pit of your soul. You think about it, and you want to swallow it whole. There's a sweet satisfaction, knowing all soon to find. You've heard the dinner bell.
Sorry about the mess.
I hope it's not a bother.
Oh, he wants to eat you.
No, thank you. I think I'll just stand over here.
God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. Sing the way out. It's in that lion's den. And rose well better than it's ever been. Now without power of God, God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. See, there's no way out. Now I will scream and shout. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. See, there's no way out. God shut their mouths. See, there's no way out. God shut their mouths. See, there's no way out. God shut their mouths.
Stop it, baby. Stop messing with it.
At the first light of dawn, King Darius hurried to the lion's den. He hurried to the lion's den.
Oh, Danny boy, have you been eaten?
May the king live forever. My God has sent his angel, and she has shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me.
Hot diggity dog, this calls for a saxophone celebration.
Let me join you on my keyboard and let's jam together.
The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Danny out of the den.
And when Danny was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him because he had trusted in his God.
Danny trusted God in the lion's den. In faith, he believed the impossible.
Oh, with God, nothing is impossible.
We can trust what God does as he is
Are those who dwell in your house all day? I ever praising you. Blessed are those who praise in you. Oh, you have set their hearts on pilgrimage. They go from strength to strength. They go from strength to strength. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your court. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day
I'd
in
rather
your
be a
court.
doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of the wicked.
And shield, Lord gives favor and honor.
No good thing that he withholds from those whose walk is blameless. Blessed the man who trusts in you.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you.
Man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
He's blessed.
You're blessed.
She's blessed.
Blessed the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
He's blessed.
You're blessed. Blessed the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
He's blessed.
You're blessed.
She's blessed.
Blessed the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your court.
Babylon, a difficult place where it is hard to feel that God is with you.
Rest assured that God is with you, no matter where you are.
He is with you in Babylon.
He will be with you in the fire.
He will be with you in the flame.
He will be with you in the den.
Look for where God is working and join him in the dance.
No matter what happens, how disastrous it seems to us, God is right there in the middle of it.
Even in the midst of the difficult times in our lives,
He is with us, He is listening, and in faith we stand for Him.
I will stand for the one true God. I will stand when no one stands with me. I will stand, for I serve the King. Even if the world comes against me, I will stand.
God calls each of us to have courage and take a stand in different ways. It might be like the Shacks, refusing to bow to a false god.
Or it might be like Danny, quietly kneeling and praying, even when there is a law against it.
Or it might mean serving in a place where those around you don't serve God.
We're being trustworthy and trustworthy like Danny and the Shacks in Babylon.
But whatever way God's called you to stand, He will be with you and give you the strength to stand for Him.